if the black sheep leaves, the system is destabilized. So when you leave that narcissistic, dysfunctional family, the toxic family is destabilized, because we don't have anyone here that we can project our toxicity on. And now it's discombobulated. You moved away from us. You no longer want to operate in your role as the scapegoat and black sheep. We need you here to project all of our problems on the black sheep, the scapegoat. That's why when you're in the family dynamic, everyone talks about you. Everyone makes it if you're the mischief in the family. But they refuse to acknowledge their level of toxicity. They will never acknowledge their wrongs. It's always you. So when you leave, even though they made you feel less than in that family dynamic, you have an important role, because we need someone to project all of our hurt, pain, and toxicity, manipulation, and gaslighting on. And now you're leaving. So that's why they become obsessed with you when you leave, because they need you to come back to make that toxic dynamic feel whole again. They need you back there to make the toxic dynamic feel complete again. Because your role in being the black sheep and the scapegoat is very vital in a narcissistic, dysfunctional family, because we blame everything on you. And now that you're gone, we don't have anyone to blame. And now we have to sit in our truth. And we don't like that. A dysfunctional, narcissistic family hates truth. They hate independency. And their main goal is to control you so that they don't have to deal with their reality and their toxic stuff in that dynamic. We never want to deal with our stuff. So that's why you're here. And that's one of the reasons why they won't leave you alone when you're the black sheep and the scapegoat. You leaving breaks the unspoken contract. When the scapegoat and black sheep leave, the dysfunctional narcissistic family is opposed to them leaving, whether they say it or not. They have a problem that you left. The family dynamic, that you don't want to be a part of this toxic family dynamic. And one of the reasons why they can't leave you alone is because you leaving breaks the unspoken contract. What does that mean? In toxic families, the contract is you carry the shame so we don't have to look at ourselves. You broke the contract. So when you leave, that means I have to sit in my shame. I have to sit in my guilt. I have to sit in my toxicity. I can no longer project it on you. And you leaving broke the contract. That's one of the reasons why they continue to harass the scapegoat and black sheep, because you have thrown a wrench in the fire. This was never supposed to happen. Understand what I'm saying? This was never supposed to happen. You were never supposed to leave. Going no contact is breaking the contract. To them, it feels like rebellion and betrayal. When you go no contact and you're wondering why your dysfunctional narcissistic family cannot leave you alone, is because the simple act of going no contact is, they become furious in that. That's an act of rebellion and betrayal against the toxic dysfunctional family, against the narcissistic dysfunctional family. How dare you go no contact? Because again, we leverage control here. We don't operate in independency. The dysfunctional narcissistic family, they don't operate in you walking in your independency. So a factor of that is when you go no contact with them and you leave them, they are hurt. They are discombobulated. They are furious, whether they say it or not. Is rebellion and the ultimate betrayal. You don't want to be around us anymore. How dare you? How dare you disown your family? And that's why they're always on a quest to bring you back in.